Occupational English Test. Listening Test. This test has 3 parts. In each part, you'll hear a number of different extracts. At the start of each extract, you'll hear this sound. You'll have time to read the questions before you hear each extract, and you'll hear each extract once only. Complete your answers as you listen. At the end of the test, you'll have 2 minutes to check your answers. Part A. In this part of the test, you'll hear 2 different extracts. In each extract, a health professional is talking to a patient. For questions 1 to 24, complete the notes with information you hear. Now look at the notes for extract 1. Extract 2, questions 13 to 24. For questions 13 to 24, complete the notes with a word or short phrase. You now have 30 seconds to look at the notes. Extract 1, questions 1 to 12. For questions 1 to 12, complete the notes with a word or short phrase. You now have 30 seconds to look at the notes.
Would you prefer Miss Bellamy or can I call you Pat?
Pat's fine.
Great. Well, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Can you tell me why you're here today?
I have a terrible headache.
It looks really bad.
Yes.
Is there anything else besides your headache that you want to address here today at the clinic appointment?
No, it's just that, except I am concerned. I just recently changed insurance companies, and I'm not sure this is going to be covered yet.
All right. Was there anything? Because what we can do is while we're talking and I'm doing your history and physical, I will have my office secretary look into the insurance plan that you have.
All right.
So you don't have to worry about
Yeah,
that.
that sounds good.
Okay, sounds great. Is there anything else?
No, this is just really bad.
Okay. So what I'd like to do today is let's take a look at what's causing your headache.
All right.
I will go over history, physical,
Okay.
and then we'll do again a physical exam, and then we will look into your insurance policy and make sure that's all
Okay.
taken care of. Does that sound like a good plan for you?
Yeah, that's good.
Perfect. So tell me a little bit more about the head pain that you're having.
Well, it started about 3 days ago, and nothing has helped. It's just laid me flat. I haven't been able to go to work. Nothing's helped. It's all over. It's really bad when I move, so I'm trying not to move too much, and the light is bothering me a lot.
Okay. And unfortunately, I can't dim the lights in this room,
Right.
but so
It's okay.
I'll try to go quickly. And would it be okay if I took some notes?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
All right. So you said this headache started about 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Was there anything that brought it on? Anything unusual that happened maybe 3 days ago?
Not really. No.
Okay. Can you tell me anything that makes it better? Is there anything?
Nothing's made it better.
Okay.
I took some Tylenol. I tried
Okay.
Motrin. Nothing. I just try not to move too much.
All right. Is there anything that makes it worse?
Yeah,
Like
movement,
movement?
and light,
Okay.
and It's just constant though. There's, it doesn't, it's just constant. It's all over.
Okay. So if you had to rate it on a pain scale, 0 being no pain, 10 being the worst pain you ever had.
Oh, it's a 10.
A 10?
I've never had a headache like this.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds really bad. Now, as far as radiation, does it move? You said the pain is all up here in the front of your head?
It's kind of all over.
Okay.
But it also, I've got this shooting pain down my neck, and my neck is very stiff.
Okay.
But it's not, it's the entire head.
Entire head, okay.
Yeah.
As far as in the timing, you said that started 3 days ago, but
Yeah.
you said is it constant?
Yeah,
or it comes and goes?
it started gradually, but once it got there, it hasn't gone away. It doesn't get better. It doesn't get worse. It's just the same.
Okay. So do you? What I want to get is your perception of what you think is going on.
Oh, I don't know. I can hardly think. It's so painful. I just because it's so bad, I was afraid. My neighbor had a headache and ignored it last year, and he suddenly started having seizures, and it turns out he had a brain tumor. So I thought I just should come in and.
Yeah, I can understand your concern. Yeah. How is it impacting your daily life?
I can't go to work.
Okay.
I can't do anything. Yeah.
Okay. So it sounds like it's really impacting your life.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay. If it's okay, I would like to talk about a little bit about your medical history and your social history. All right. Can you tell me, as far as your medical history, do you have any medical conditions I should be aware of?
I was diagnosed with high blood pressure about 3 years ago, but we've been addressing it with diet changes, and
so it's controlled
been
with
monitored.
diet?
Yeah, I go in yearly. I had been and it's been well controlled. So
Okay, great.
I haven't been on medication.
No meds for
but
that?
other than that, I haven't had any problems.
Okay. Any surgical history?
No. Mm-mm.
Any hospitalizations?
Mm-mm. No.
All right.
Hi, Nick.
Hey.
I'm Dr. Dana. Very nice to meet you. You can go ahead and have a seat.
Thanks.
Well, anyways, so what we'll do today is we'll go over an exam, chiropractic exam. We'll do some strength tests, orthopedic tests, a full consultation. So if you have any questions at any point, feel free to let me know.
Okay.
And then we'll most likely take an x-ray as well, just to see exactly what you have going on. So let's go ahead and just get started. And why don't you tell me a little bit about the back pain that you've been experiencing lately?
Well, I sit at a desk all day at work.
Okay.
So I do get some pain in the lower back sometimes. So
Sure.
I definitely like to get that checked out. And yeah.
Okay. The pain that you experience in your low back, do you ever feel it radiate down into the leg, or does it stay pretty localized to the low back?
Yeah, I run a lot and work out a lot, so I think it definitely spreads out and affects some other things as well sometimes.
Sure. Okay. And do you feel it more present on the left side or right side, or would you say it's pretty centralized?
Pretty central.
Okay. And then on your day-to-day schedule, you said you sit at a desk pretty much the whole day. Do you ever have breaks where you stand up, or are you basically sitting the whole time?
Yeah, we try to move around a little bit. We play ping pong and stuff like that.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
So,
Sure,
but
moving
yeah,
around.
A lot of sitting.
Okay.
On the computer, so.
Okay. And then when did you feel this lower back pain begin?
Maybe a few months ago.
A couple months ago. Okay. All right. And has this ever happened in the past, or
I've had sporadic back pains at times, I guess. So
Okay.
kind of like to get in here and kind of see what you guys see.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. All right. Sounds good. And it looks like also on here you have written down that you suffer from headaches from time to time.
Yeah.
Why don't you
probably
tell me a
just
little bit about that?
Staring at a computer screen all day, I'm sure, that kind of deal.
Okay.
Not getting adequate sleep every night, I'm sure contributes. So.
Okay. Sure. And would you say that you work on a computer pretty much the whole entire day?
Yeah.
Except for when you're playing ping pong, of course?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
yeah.
okay.
I do freelance work and stuff, so I go home and I'm on the computer a lot too. So it is a lot of staring at the digital screen.
Of course. Okay. And would you say that your headaches are worse at the end of the day, at the beginning of the day?
It varies.
Okay.
I guess. Yeah.
Okay. And then did you mostly start having these headaches when you began this job a couple years ago?
No, because I mean I've worked with computers for pretty much all my days.
Okay.
So.
Sure. All right. Sounds good. Anything else you want to talk about before we get started with the exam here?
No, let's dive in.
Okay, sounds good. Well, again, like I had mentioned, what we're going to be doing is a full chiropractic exam. We're going to see exactly what the problem is and where it could be coming from in relation to the spine.
All right.
So, and I see on here you've never seen a chiropractor before, correct?
Not. No.
Okay, very good. Well, I'll really quickly explain to you what it is that myself as a chiropractor does and what it is that I can potentially help you with.
Okay.
So basically, you have a spine in your body. And in between each joint, you have nerves that come out of the spinal cord. And what can happen from everyday stress, from bad posture, from a car accident, whatever it might be, is those individual bones can get shifted out of alignment and put pressure on those nerves.
Yep.
There's over 300 million nerves actually that exit the spine.
Wow.
So anyways, 99 times out of 100, when you have a joint that's out of alignment, irritating a nerve, you're gonna have some sort of symptom.
Yeah.
Usually that symptom is pain. So anyways, what I'll be looking for today is where those joints are out of alignment and if they are irritating the nerves.
Okay.
So
great.
any questions about that?
Nope, sounds good.
All right, let's go ahead and get started.
All right.
So I'll have you go ahead and just stand up, turn your body, and just face me right there. I'm going to check your range of motion first.
All right.
So I'm going to have you tip your head side to side. Pain or tightness with that?
Nope.
Okay, go ahead and rotate side to side. Pain or tightness there?
Nope.
Okay, go ahead and bring the chin down to the chest. And then extend all the way backwards. Pain or tightness with that one?
Nope.
Okay. Tip side to side. Pain or tightness there?
Nope.
Okay, go ahead and rotate at the waist. Any discomfort with that?
Nope.
Okay, bend over as far as you're able, try to touch those toes. And then go ahead and stand up straight. Any pain there?
Nope.
And then go ahead
Tightness in the hammies,
little
but
tightness in the
that's about
hammies.
right.
Okay. And then go ahead and extend backwards as far as you're able. Anything with that?
Nope.
All right, perfect. Go ahead and take a seat right where you were.
Okay.
Just going to test some simple reflexes here.
Okay.
There we go. Next thing I'm going to have you put your hands on your hips. I'm going to test your tricep reflex.
Okay.
Good. Same thing on the other side. Very good. Perfect. Next thing, I'm going to test a couple of your strengths. Basically, the muscles that are in your body correspond to a different level in your spine. So if there's a muscle that seems a little bit weaker than the other one, usually that's an indication that there's something going on in the segment involved. So I'll have you go ahead and bring your arms up like this. I'm going to try to push your arms down. Don't let me do that, okay?
All right.
Hold them nice and strong. Good. Go ahead and bring them up. I'm going to try to pull your arm down. Don't let me pull it down, okay? Don't hit yourself in the face either. Go ahead and keep them up. I'm going to try to push them in. Don't let me push.
Okay.
So next thing I'm going to do are a couple things called orthopedic tests. Again, that's just going to narrow down where some of those problems could be coming from.
Alrighty.
So I'm going to tip your head to the side. Any pain there?
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to tip to the other side. Any pain with that?
Nope.
I'm going to lift up underneath the head. Any pain with that one?
Nope.
Okay. I'm going to have you push your head back into my hand
Okay.
and relax. Anything there?
Nope.
Go ahead and push forward. And relax. Any pain with that?
Nope.
Okay, go ahead and push to the side. And relax. And push to the other side. Any pain there?
Nope.
Very good. So next thing I'm going to be doing is feeling for the joints around the neck to see if there's a joint out of alignment. So I'm just going to place my hand on your forehead. Another very common thing when people get headaches, these muscles back here tend to be very tight. So in your case, they are very, very tight, which would explain why you're getting headaches.
That is the end of Part A. Now look at Part B.